breakaway Abkhazia province. So right now what you have is you still have a lot of fighting in the Southern Ossetia province, which is breakaway, and now you can see that conflict slowly moving over to the Abkhazia province, which also has a long record of being a breakaway province. And right now what Georgian forces are telling us, and the Georgian government is telling us, they say they believe that the Russian army is getting ready to move into that province. They say there's already an influx of Russian soldiers, of Russian artillery, and of Russian tanks into the Abkhazia province, and now the Georgians believe that the Russians are going to or will try and take over that province completely, and will also perhaps make a move into that administrative center of Zugdidi. Now, what we're hearing from the Georgian government is they say they don't actually have any military forces in that town of Zugdidi. What they do have, however, there is a sort of paramilitary police force, which is only lightly armed. They say that police force is not going to surrender. They are not going to give in to the Russian forces there. The ultimatum apparently ran out about half an hour ago. So now we and the Georgians and the Russians are waiting to see what that situation will bring, Adrian.
Fred, what are you hearing about the situation now in the town of Gori, which was hit by Russian fire overnight, and thousands of people left the city? What's happened to those people? Where have they gone?
Well, that's a very interesting question. I got off with a Georgian official off the phone about 15 minutes ago, and he says that at this point in time, the situation in Gori seems to be fairly quiet, at least on the front of there not being any attacks at this point. There were apparently some overnight air raids on Gori during the overnight hours, and also some in the late evening hours of yesterday. So that city taking some fire there again. There are, of course, many refugees leaving that area. We were able to talk to some refugees who had come from